Real life English from Oscar-winning movies. How Americans actually talk. Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to Brighton English BD. Today we are diving deep into something super cool and wicked useful. We are talking about real life English straight from Oscar-winning movie scripts. Now listen up. If you have been learning English from textbooks your whole life, I get it. I have been there too. You memorize grammar rules. You learn fancy words. You think you are ready. Then you watch an American movie and you're like, wait, what did they just say? It feels like a whole different language, right? That is because it kind of is. Textbook English is clean and proper. Real American English is messy and alive. It is full of slang and shortcuts and feelings. And guess what? The best place to catch that real vibe is in Oscar-winning films. These movies show how people actually talk in the United States of America. Not the robot version, the human version. So today we are breaking it all down. No boring grammar lectures, no stiff examples, just pure real talk, like you are hanging out with your buddies from Chicago or chilling in a coffee shop in Los Angeles. Sound good? Let us roll. Why Oscar movies hit different. First off, why Oscar winners? Because these films care about truth. The writing is sharp. The dialogue feels real. The actors do not sound like they are reading a script. They sound like your neighbor or your cousin or that dude at the gas station. Think about it. When a movie wins an Oscar for Best Screenplay or Best Picture, it usually means the story connected with people. And connection comes from language that feels honest, not fake, not forced, just raw and human. Take a movie like Good Will Hunting. That Boston accent, that tough love, the way the characters throw shade and show heart in the same breath. You cannot learn that from a grammar book. You learn it by listening to how real folks fire back and forth. Or look at the Social Network. Fast talking, smart comebacks, people cutting each other off. That is how meetings and arguments really go down in America. Not everyone waits their turn to speak. People jump in, they overlap, they use half sentences, and it still makes perfect sense. So if you want to sound like you belong in the United States of America, you got to tune your ear to this stuff. And movies are the perfect teacher. They are fun, they are emotional, and they show you English in the wild. The slang that runs America. All right, let us get into the good stuff. Slang. American slang is everywhere. It changes fast. It depends on where you are. A guy in New York does not talk the same as a girl from Texas, but some words are nationwide. You will hear them from Seattle to Miami. Let us start with a classic. Dude. You can call anyone dude. Your best friend is a dude. A stranger is a dude. Even your professor can be a dude if the vibe is chill. It is super casual. It means, hey, person. Movies like The Big Lebowski made dude legendary. The whole movie is just one dude being a dude. Then there is awesome. Americans love awesome. Food can be awesome. A movie can be awesome. A day off work is awesome. It just means really good. But we do not say it like a robot. Now we say it with feeling, like awesome. Drag it out a bit when you are pumped. What about sketchy? If something feels off or unsafe, we call it sketchy. That alley looks sketchy. That deal sounds sketchy. Oscar movies use this all the time because real life has sketchy moments. It is not in your textbook, but it is in your face every day. And we cannot skip bro. Bro is like dude, but sometimes closer. Your bro is your friend. But you can also say bro to someone you are annoyed with. Like, come on, bro, really? It depends on your tone. Tone is everything in American English. Same word, totally different meaning. Now, here's a big one. To go someone, if you stop texting back, and vanish, you ghosted them. Young people say this a lot. It came from dating, but now it is everywhere. Even in dramas and comedies that win Oscars, you will hear about people getting ghosted. It is real life stuff. How Americans actually build sentences here is something wild. Americans break grammar rules all the time on purpose, and it sounds totally natural. If you speak perfect textbook English, you might actually sound weird. We drop words. Instead of, are you going to the store, we say you're going to the store. The R disappears. Everyone gets it. No big deal. We use like all the time. And I mean all the time. It can mean similar too. But we also use it as filler. I was like so tired. He was like, no way. It does not mean they literally said that. It means that was the vibe. Movies are packed with this. Listen for it, and you will hear like in every other sentence. We also turn nouns into verbs. Adulting is hard. That means being an adult is hard. We made adult a verb. We do this because it is quick and fun. Language is play for us. Questions get flipped too. Instead of did you eat, we might say you eat yet. Shorter, faster, more chill. If you're trying to sound American, you got to get comfortable with breaking the rules you learned. Not all of them, just the ones that make you sound stiff. Emotion over perfection. One thing you notice in Oscar films is how much emotion drives the words. Americans do not talk to be correct. We talk to be real. We talk to connect or to fight or to joke. So we use a lot of exaggeration. If something is kind of bad, we say it was terrible. If something is kind of good, we say it was amazing. We go big. That is why you hear words like insane or crazy or nuts to describe normal stuff. That party was insane. It probably was just a normal party, but it felt insane to us. We also use sarcasm like it is a second language. Sarcasm is saying the opposite of what you mean to be funny or to make a point. Oh, great, another meeting. That means the meeting is not great. You have to listen to the tone. If the voice is flat or dry, it is probably sarcasm. Movies like Juno or Lady Bird are full of this. The characters are sarcastic but loving. It is a whole mood. And do not forget filler sounds. We use these to buy time or to show we are listening. Nah means no but softer. Yeah can mean yes or I hear you or I do not agree, but I am listening. It is all about context. That is why watching movies helps. You see the face, you hear the tone, you get the full picture. Learning from specific scenes. Let us get specific without spoiling anything. Think about courtroom dramas, a film like A Few Good Men. The dialogue is intense. People talk fast, they interrupt, they use strong words. You cannot handle the truth. That line is famous because it is raw, it is not polite, it is real anger. And that is how people argue in America when things get heated. Or think about feel-good films, something like Forrest Gump. The way Forrest talks is simple and honest. Life is like a box of chocolates. That line works because it's easy. And easy and visual. Americans love simple talk that hits hard. We do not always use big words to sound smart. We use clear words to sound true. Romance movies teach you soft talk, how people flirt, how they get nervous, how they say I like you, without saying it directly. They might say you're something else. That means you are special. It is indirect but sweet. That is American flirting. We dance around feelings sometimes. Action movies teach you commands and slang under pressure. Get down, move it. We are blown. Blown means the plan failed or we got caught. You will not find that in a textbook, but you will hear it when the stakes are high. How to practice without feeling awkward. Now, you might be thinking this is cool, but how do I actually use this? I do not live in the United States of America. I cannot just walk outside and chat with Americans. Here's the trick. Shadowing. Pick a scene from an Oscar winner. Play one line. Pause, copy it. Match the speed, match the attitude. Do not worry about your accent. Worry about the feeling. Say it like you mean it. Do it in the shower. Do it while you cook. No one is watching. You can sound crazy and it is fine. The goal is to get your mouth used to the rhythm. American English has a music to it. It goes up and down. It is not flat. Movies teach you that music. Another tip is to watch with subtitles first, then watch again without them. Try to catch the slang words, write them down, but do not just write the word. Write the whole situation. Who said it? Why they said it. Was it happy or mad or sad? Context is king. And talk to yourself. I know it sounds nuts, but it works. Narrate your day in American slang. I gotta grab some coffee. This traffic is insane. Dude, I am so late. Make it a game. Your brain will start to pick it up faster than you think. Mistakes are part of the game. Listen up because this is important. You will mess up. You will use slang wrong. You will say something and people will laugh. That is okay. That is how we all learn. Americans mess up English too. We use the wrong word. We mix up sayings. We laugh it off. The difference is we keep talking. We do not freeze. We do not say, sorry, my English is bad every 2 seconds. We just keep the convo moving. So give yourself permission to sound silly. That is where the growth happens. If you watch Oscar movies, you will see even the coolest characters stumble. They get nervous. They say dumb stuff. And they are still loved. Language is about connection, not perfection. Bringing it home to Brighton English BD. So, what does all this mean for you watching Brighton English BD? It means your English journey does not have to be boring. You do not have to sound like a textbook. You can sound like a real person. A person with jokes and feelings and attitude. Start with one movie. Pick an Oscar winner you love. Watch it for the story first. Enjoy it. Then watch it again for the language. Be a detective. Hunt for the real English. The dudes and the bros and the awesomes and the sketchy stuff. Then try it out. Use one new phrase today. Just one. Drop it in a chat. Say it to yourself. Own it. Tomorrow, add another. Slow and steady wins the race. Remember, the goal is not to fake being American. The goal is to understand Americans, to connect with the culture, to watch a film from the United States of America and feel every joke and every tear without missing a beat. That is real power. That is real English. And you can totally get there. You got this. Keep practicing. Keep watching. Keep being awesome. And we will catch you in the next video right here on Brighton English BD. Peace out.